With third-party support stronger on Switch 2, do you think Nintendo risks losing some of its first-party magic spotlight, or does it actually help the ecosystem? Thanks, and keep up the great pod.
It helps the ecosystem.
Oh, it definitely helps, for sure.
Think about it is that it doesn't risk losing the first party magic. If you look at Switch One, and me and Corey has talked about this, and our guest, I should say too, have talked about this many times, that a lot of third party has benefited and saved by putting their games on Switch. And so they want to continue that business trend on the Switch too. Like I mentioned last week when I talked about packs, the double dipping that happened on Switch. For a lot of third party, getting the physical and the digital for third party, and even for indie games, saved a lot of business and stuff. So that's just going to continue to help the ecosystem. Once again, Nintendo is not trying to compete with anybody. They're doing their own thing. They're trying to support their console with their games. Everything else with the ecosystem is helping supporting the system and getting players to have a better and bigger library. So yeah, I think it helps.
Yeah, I definitely think the third-party stuff helps. I mean, we've been talking since the GameCube of how third-party has taken shortcuts on Switch or on Nintendo platforms, or hasn't shown up at all, to the point where like now Capcom, every time they release a game, everybody's like standing up and cheering because it looks so good and it plays so well, and it like, this is the third party support we've always wanted on Nintendo since the GameCube. And like, yeah, it definitely helps. And you know what it does? It allows Nintendo to take more time on their first party stuff because they have games that they can put in gaps that need filled, right? I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, this is what we were talking about with indies on the Switch One, right? Where like, there's so many great indies that filled the spots that Nintendo needed spots to be filled, right? But then Nintendo had such a great cadence of new game, re-release, remaster, remake, etc., that it didn't really matter. But like, games are going to take longer to come out for the Switch 2. So like, having this third-party support is going to be incredibly helpful for them. So, but yeah, I mean, I can't tell, aside from Marathon, I can't tell you the last time I turned on my Xbox or PlayStation. I mean, I can tell you the last time I turned on my PlayStation 5 was to turn it on to set it up because it was new.
That's shade, but that's truth.
Truth. Can't help it. Can't handle the truth.
I just gotta put some new batteries in my controller and play some Xbox games and stuff. Finish some stuff on, because I got a ton of Xbox games that I just need to finish.
Got a ton of games I need to finish in general.
Yeah, because I true, because I do want to play like I said, Forza Horizon 6, and then Gears of War E-Day whenever that comes out. I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah, Gears is gonna be fun. I'll probably play through that Halo remake, and I mean, I'm really looking forward to Fable. Honestly, I'm like really excited for Fable. Really excited for Fable.
Right.
But speaking of finishing things, Ed, let's finish this podcast. Get me out of here.
Well, everybody, I really don't have a final thought. Like I just said, hopefully you guys look forward to the video games this year. I really do want to bring it to Boss Rush, and hopefully you guys will read it and enjoy the podcast and things like that. That's my final thought. Corey, did you have any final thoughts?
I just, I hope everybody is there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world right now, but just everybody just stay positive and be positive towards each other and be there for each other, even if you disagree on things. And this world needs to be a better place. And I know it feels like when we do something positive, it's insignificant, but it's not. And so just stay positive and be there for people. And like I said, be there for your friends, but also be there for the people that you may disagree with, because you don't know what they're going through or what they've gone through, or, positivity.
Yes.